Hello everyone, and welcome to the next session of wave equation. Let us solve one more problem on wave equation. So here the problem we consider is a tightly stretched string with fixed endpoints x equal to 0 and x equal to L is initially at rest in its equilibrium position if it is vibrating by giving to each if it is vibrating by giving to each of its points a velocity x into L minus x into L minus x. Find the displacement of the string at any distance x from one end at any time t. First, try to understand the problem. A tightly stretched string with fixed endpoints x equal to 0 and x equal to L. So, string is fixed between 2.0 and L. Is initially at rest in its equilibrium position. So, it is at rest at in equilibrium position 0 to L, and initially it is at rest. Now, what one can do, one just stretch it and give its velocity. What is that velocity? X into L minus x, right? Give it velocity. Find the displacement of the string at any distance x from one end at time t. So I have to find displacement x. Okay. I have to find displacement u, and at a distance x and t. Means u is function of x and t here. So take our wave equation. What is our wave equation? Dou 2u by dou t square is equal to c square dou square u by dou x square. String is there. Always whenever vibrating string is there, consider wave equation. Dou square u by dou t square is equal to c square dou square u by dou x square. Now what are the conditions? Here at x equal to 0, u is 0, and at x equal to L again u is 0. So these are the boundary conditions. U of 0t equal to 0 and u of Lt equal to 0, endpoint conditions. Now initially it is at rest. So here u of x0 equal to 0, initially at rest. So u of x0 equal to 0, t equal to 0 also it is 0. And now what happened? We give velocity. Velocity means dou u by dou t. So dou u by dou t is x into L minus x. Initially at t equal to 0 we give the velocity. Okay. So these are the conditions. Now one by one we are going to use it. Use the first condition for the general solution. What is our general solution? Our general solution is u of xt is equal to c1 cos mx plus c2 sin mx, c3 cos cmt plus c4 sin cmt. Now do the exercise because we have solved problem in the last session. So do the exercise, use first condition as well as third condition and find the value of constants. From the first condition you will get the value of c1, and from the third condition you will get the value of c3. So you get c1 equal to 0 and c3 equal to 0. Now remaining, do the product, c2 c4 product, you may write that c6 or c5, doesn't matter. Whatever you want to write you can write. So u of xt is equal to c6 sin mx into sin cmt. This remains only, right? Now use our L condition, means u of Lt equal to 0 condition. Put x equal to L, u equal to 0, so that we will get the value of m. Now do it. 0 is equal to c6 sin ml sin cmt. So here c6 not equal to 0, sin cmt not equal to 0, only sin ml equal to 0. Yes, sin ml equal to 0 means what? Ml equal to n pi. So m is equal to n pi upon L, n equal to 1, 2, 3, dot, dot, dot. Substitute that value and replace c6 by, yes, replace c6 by bn. What we did in the last session, you know that in heat equation also we did this. So write your own. So u of xt is equal to summation n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x upon L sin c n pi t upon L. This is our next equation. Okay. But what is given here? Dou u by dou t is given. So find its derivative. So dou u by dou t is equal to summation n equal to 1 to infinity bn as it is, sin n pi x upon L as it is, no problem. What is derivative of sin c n pi t upon L? It is cos c n pi t upon L into c n pi upon L, c n pi upon L. Got it? Now put t equal to 0. Put t equal to 0 and dou u by dou t is x into L minus x. So I get here x into L minus x summation n equal to 1 to infinity. I get here bn c n pi upon L. This is constant, replaced by another constant bn sin n pi x upon L. What is it? It is half range Fourier sine series. And we know the formula to find bn. Have you remember? 2 upon L integral 0 to L x into L minus x sin n pi x upon L dx. Integrate it. How we are going to integrate? Yes. Now start calculation. Yes. Bn into n pi c upon L means here your capital Bn. Correct? This is nothing but your capital Bn. Instead of writing again and again, I just write that in this way directly. So Bn n pi c upon L is equal to 2 upon L u into v rule. U is my x into L minus x. So x into L minus x as it is. What is integration of sine? Minus cos n pi x upon L divided by n pi upon L. Or you may write L upon n pi directly. But I just extend one step. Okay. Then here minus. What is derivative of x into L minus x? It is simply L minus 2x. Multiply this x inside. You will get xl minus x square. So here L minus 2x. Then and third step is plus. What is derivative of L minus 2x? Minus 2. Then here integration of minus sign. Forgot this. Integration of minus sign. It is cos n pi x upon L. Then n cube pi cube upon L cube. Right? Each time just increase n pi upon L, then n square pi square upon L square, n cube pi cube upon L cube. Limit 0 to L. Put upper limit minus lower limit. Very much easier. See, if I substitute L here, L minus L, 0. Here, L minus 2L. What remain? Minus L. Minus minus it become plus. So here, and inside, sin n pi L upon L. L get cancelled. What remains? Sin n pi. What is the value of sin n pi? 0. So this term is 0. Minus 2. Here n cube pi cube upon L cube. We write L cube upon n cube pi cube. L cube upon n cube pi cube and cos n pi. Plus substitute 0. If I put 0 here, x equal to 0, this term is 0. Sin 0 is 0. So this term also 0. What is cos 0? Cos 0 is 1. So here 2 as it is, L cube upon n cube pi cube. And here minus minus it become plus. Upper limit minus lower limit. Understood? Now take this 2 L cube n cube pi cube common. You will get 4 L square upon n cube pi cube into 1 minus cos n pi. And cos n pi is minus 1 raised to n. Now if you check here, if I take n is even, minus 1 raised to n is, yes, if n is even, minus 1 raised to n is 1. If even. Correct? And minus 1 raised to n is minus 1 if, yes, odd. Got it? So for even, what's happened? Minus 1 raised to n is 1. 1 minus 1, 0. And if odd, it become minus. So minus minus plus 1 into 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 into 4, 8. So 8 L square upon n cube pi cube. If n is odd. And how we write odd number? Odd number we can write n is equal to 2m minus 1. Odd number. And even number we write 2m. So here I need odd number. Now this is the value of our Bn. This is the value of our Bn into n pi c upon L. But we want Bn. So find Bn. Divide this n pi c upon L to RHS. So you will get Bn is equal to 8 L cube c pi raised to 4 n raised to 4. And now replace n by 2m minus 1. You will get Bn is equal to 8 L cube upon c pi raised to 4 2m minus 1 raised to 4. Write down your final answer. Therefore y of xt is equal to 8l cube upon c pi raised to 4 outside, summation m equal to 1 to infinity 1 upon 2m minus 1 raised to 4 sin 2m minus 1 pi ct upon l sin 2m minus 1 pi x upon l. This value we substituted in our equation 3. Okay, using equation 3 and this bn we complete our answer, right? As an homework you can try to solve this problem. Solve dou 2u by dou t square is equal to 4 dou 2y by dou x square, y of 0t is equal to y of 5t equal to 0, y of x0 equal to 0, dou y by dou t equal to 0 is equal to f of x. This f of x I take general because I want two examples here. F of x is 5 sin pi x and f of x is 3 sin 2 pi x minus 2 sin 5 pi x, for that purpose, right? And if you want some more examples to solve, then also you can try and find the answers. Here I put few examples in front of you. If you are able to solve, then try it and solve it, right? So here two types I have covered. First one is when sine term is given only, then how to realize. Here, see here, sine cube is given, so sine 3 theta formula you can use and solve the problem. Okay, thanks for watching.